Jimmy with Cuff and Stuff. All right, well, we've had so many questions and comments about the pit, cement block pit, and the burn barrel. We thought we'd do another cook. Now, usually these pits are used to cook whole pigs and do a pig picking in the South with. But just to show you, you can do other things. Some of the videos, and I'll show you in the first video we did. I'll leave a card up here. This one, we're gonna cook chicken wings on this big pit. And just to show you, if that's all you got, it'll work fine. So, hang tight.
Welcome to Cuff and Stuff.
Okay, well, here's what I've got. This is 10 pounds of chicken wings. And I'm gonna take and season these up. This is Bird Shake, Uncle Steve's, of course. I'm gonna put a nice coat on these wings. These actually have been in the refrigerator for a couple of days. Thawing out, they were frozen, but I haven't had them that long. We're going to try a little experiment today. We're going to see when you pit cook chicken, particularly chicken wings like this, how much difference does it make? I don't know whether you noticed, but this first 5 pounds, that is right out of the container. All right, this one, I'm going to take paper towel. And as I take it out, I'm going to dry it down. And we're going to see how much difference that makes on the skin. A lot of people say, oh yeah, you got to dry it down. You want crispy skin. Well, okay. But I've never done a heads up like this. And this is the perfect opportunity to do this. So I'm just drying off the skin a little bit as I go. All right, let's get the last couple here. And there we go. All right, look at this. You see the dent right here on this side? This half I dried off, that half I didn't. All right, let's go get our fire cranked off, and then we're going straight to the pit, and I'll bring you back.
Okay, well, we've got our coals spread out. Let's lay out some chicken.
Okay, you see our burn barrel is doing its thing. We've got a square cut out down here. That's where we're shoveling out the coals. I've got the lid out of that drum that I just rolled back and forth as I'm shoveling it in. I've got a metal top on it, and see, it vents enough out, and we're already up about 200 degrees, and it'll come on up some more. We'll end up cooking about 250 on this, which is just right for pretty much anything I cook on it. So our cook is off. All right, let's take a peek. It's been going about an hour, and look how pretty these things look. Tell you what, while we're in here, that was meat side down. Oh yeah, look at the color. All right, let's roll them over. We're going skin side down now. I'm telling you, those wood coals, they do a good job. And when you got them this high, the food this high up off of those coals, the heat and the smoke, it does its number, even on chicken wings. I mean, look at this. I have to be honest with you, at this point, I don't see a whole lot of difference in the skin on the ones I dried off and the ones I didn't. We'll see how they end up, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference yet. Let's pull a probe out of that one and put him in that one. Of course, all these aren't going to be exactly the same temperature. All right, there we go. Isn't that pretty? All right, let's cover it up. We're going to keep on cooking. All right, time to check them. Let's see. Oh yeah, those looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Let's turn them over. Pull this one out just a second. Turn him over. Gonna have to forgive the dogs barking. I have a neighborhood full of loudmouth dogs. Oh me. It's amazing how a dog knows when the red light on the camera goes on and not bark for an hour. All right. Now again, all of these on this half were the ones I patted down. And on that side I didn't. I just pulled them out of the package and seasoned them. So, let's see where we are with these. I know one thing, even with these long tongs, it's hot in here. We're gonna let it go just a little bit longer. Well, let's see. I wanna do the temp on these and see where we are. Oh yeah. All right, I tell you what. Looking at the temperature on these are all about 190. Let's go on and take them off. So, again, for you keyboard rangers that seem to troll, this is the same pan, okay? It's been washed out with soap and hot water. It's probably cleaner than it was when it had the raw chicken in it. This is the side, there's the dent that had the chicken that got wiped off in it. So, you know, it really is amazing to me. You know, if you had to, if you had no power, anything, come on now, y'all stay on your side. You could cook any kind of meat on the pit like this. And it's just one of those things that everybody used to know how to do and had one. And we got so lazy with charcoal grills and pellet cookers and drum smokers and all that. We forgot how to use these pits. But fortunately, they're still alive and well here in Carolina anyway. I don't know about the rest of the country, but we still use them occasionally here. I'm definitely going to use them to cook a pig in. But you see, something small like this, just chicken wings. All right, now I'm going to show you over my wire that I usually norm. I put some steel expanded metal in here just to cook the wings on, and I'm going to save those, and that's probably all I'll use it for, is cooking smaller stuff. But hey, look at that. Is that pretty? Man, I just don't know what to tell you. All right, come on over to the table with me. We're gonna try these. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. Let's just pick one. I'm gonna try this one. I like flats. Let's see. My goodness. Lots of smoke. Decent crunch on the skin. I get better fried, but hey, that's not bad for a pit. Juicy. That bird shape on the speed. That's good stuff for chicken. All right, that was the side I dried down. Let's go over here to this side. Let's try to drum in on this one. That's good chicken. You know what? Might be a little different. Not a ton, but a little. I believe the ones that got dried down were just a little bit crispier than the ones that didn't. Hey, both are delicious. These are gonna disappear, I can promise you that. Hey, listen, thanks for sticking around. I did the pit because so many people had asked a lot of questions about it. Can you cook this or that or whatever? You cook anything you want to on a pit like that. It doesn't have to be that big. It doesn't have to be big enough to cook a whole pig. If you want to cook small stuff for your family in the backyard, make you a small pit like that. Works the same way. Burn barrel, shovel the coals. I shoveled coal for 2 hours, cooked this chicken. Love it. Listen, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, how about hit the circle on this side? I'll have another video for you right over here. How about hit that thumbs up, ring the bell. You won't miss a thing. It won't cost you a dime. Hey, and I'd appreciate it. So until next time, hang tight and be good to one another. Hang tight.